The biggest threat has always been and always will be somebody making a mistake. So accidentally, taking data out of the company on a USB stick, on a laptop, on a smartphone and losing it, or having it stolen, or somebody working in IT having so much to do that they just forget to do something, or they accidentally misset one parameter either in the firewall or in the network so that things aren't properly secured. It's people that's always the weakest link. It's not that the biggest threats are not the outside coming in, it's somebody making a mistake inside. Accidents happen, and accidents will always happen. You've got to make sure that you can deal with them when they do.
Absolutely correct. The only thing I would like to add is, and assuming somebody is internal when he or she isn't. For example, for a long time, people thought that MPLS run by some BT-style carrier is trustworthy. Now with the government spying, but also if I want to spy on you, I try to spy on BT, and as a government, I can force BT to spy, and that's actually one of the probably most crucial lessons we learned from the NSA GCHQ style spying. There's only one organization you can trust. That's yourself, and nobody else.
I think you need to separate things out. At the moment, for most organizations, probably the government threat is less of something that they need to be really worried about than people trying to commercially spy on them, or people accidentally losing things. So you've got brand protection and all of the other things wrapped up with that. So government agency spying is one thing, and you can argue that if the government really wants to spy on you, then they're going to. At the end of the day, they can always go to a judge and get a court order to make you hand over whatever they want. So I wouldn't get hung up on the government spying angle. It's a threat, it's something that you need to look at, but just make sure you're doing the basics right first. Governments will do what governments want to do. More importantly, governments do what people let them get away with. So it's really up to commercial organizations like this, but also the population as a whole, to actually limit what it's happy for governments to do. Who guards the guards has always been an issue, right back to the days of the Romans, and before them the Greeks and everybody else. So who looks after the guards is one thing, but making sure that you've got the basics right and that you've got your organization as protected as it needs to be is even more important.